it do, baby?
Yeah, you already know.
Welcome to NBA Tweets, where we talk about what the players are tweeting about. It could be sports, news, media, memes, comedy. It's 2 days after the Kobe Bryant tragedy. This was one of the most tragic losses we've had from an athlete and a public figure in general. You think about the last couple we've had, Michael Jackson, Prince. I mean, those were big losses, don't get me wrong, but part of what's so sad about this is the untimeliness of it. You know, he was taken prematurely. And again, no offense to the other greats that I just mentioned, but Michael Jackson was in a bad time. I think we all suspected it. Prince, another drug overdose. We kind of knew he was in a weird place, and not that makes it okay, but you're kind of braced for something to happen. This just completely came out of nowhere. And to me, it unfolded like a tragic drama movie. Everything about it, the time, the place, who was there, where they were coming from, where they were going. Only it was more gut-wrenching because it was real. Obviously, nobody wanted it to be true. And then when it started, people started getting more confirmations from more reliable sources. People stopped saying that can't be true and quickly switched to, was his daughter with him? Because that would be almost worst case scenario. And then it turns out that indeed, in fact, his daughter was with him, which makes it all the more even heartbreaking. If you're a parent, man, the first thing you went and did was hugged your kids. But I literally couldn't watch any of this memorial stuff. It was just too sad. Look at Gigi blowing air kisses to her dad. Hell. My favorite part of Kobe's last game. God damn. A photo montage by Kobe Bryant's sister Sharia. We witnessed Kobe evolve through I'd say like 3 phases of his life, where he was a kid trying to learn how to get stronger and just fit into the NBA. He was struggling at first to even get minutes and playtime, knowing that he was great. The second phase was him, coming into himself, trying to master his craft, trying to dominate the game, which he did. And then we got the post-basketball era, which is all the things he did after retirement and spreading his love and enthusiasm for the game, which is something that you really don't see too much of, or if you do see, it's in a very limited sense. Now, if I were to compare him to Jordan, right? After Jordan climbed that mountain, so to speak, and was solidified as the best in the game, and then he retired, kind of faded into isolation, right? I mean, obviously his brand is timeless, but I feel like, and this is just my opinion, that everything that he's done since retirement was in one way or another to build his brand, to build his empire, and I hate to be critical, but it was almost self-serving, right? And that's fine. Everybody has the right to take that path in life. But Kobe, I felt like more so than any other player, tried to, again, share his love for the game, but share his knowledge for the game too. Jordan you'd see him mentor people like Kobe. You get glimpses of it here and there, but I feel like Kobe did that in a more broader sense, to like in a global sense. So you ask yourself, how will we remember Kobe? The way I will remember him can be summed up in this clip right here.
You take a look, Chris Rock sitting right next to Kobe Bryant, shooting the breeze, funniest man in the world, telling jokes, and take a look at Kobe Bryant. I don't even hear you. I'm on a mission.
That's how I'm going to remember him. Laser focused. One of the things that I was thinking about that was kind of disturbing was that, man, it's never fair to have an untimely death, but he went out on top of the world. He went out in a helicopter, for God's sakes. But it's strange that after having, that set of thoughts, I see this. Tracy McGrady was in tears recalling young Kobe's words. I thought he was crazy. He used to say, I want to die young. I want to be immortalized.
This sounds crazy, but Kobe spoke this. He spoke this. He used to say all the time, I want to die young. I want to be immortalized. And, I want to have my career be better than Michael Jordan, and I want to die young. And I just thought he was just so crazy for saying that.
And then you got this segment of the media trying to disgrace this man's legacy before he can even be buried. Even when I was watching ESPN, like one of the first segments to come out, it's like, oh, we watched him grow as a high school athlete, and then he caught a rape charge. Look at this article. In the Me Too era, Kobe and other athletes often get a pass. Wow. Now, obviously, there's only two people who will ever know exactly what happened. One now, with Kobe being gone. But I'm not going to potentially victim blame. So I'll let Dave Chappelle say what Dave Chappelle said.
The girl showed up with 8 different semens to the investigation. You can't do that.
It was a cool moment seeing people gathering together in front of Staples Center screaming Kobe as they threw trash into a basket. I don't know if that's the best way to memorialize this guy. Multiple NBA players have begun informally retiring Kobe Bryant's jersey numbers as a tribute, Spencer Dinwiddie among them. 1.9 million people and counting have already signed a petition to replace the NBA logo by the silhouette of Kobe Bryant. We'll go for this. Hashtag change the logo. I'm 100% on board. The fucking logo, NBA logo, as good as it is aesthetically, it's 50 years old, and Jerry West didn't mean nearly enough to the game as Kobe Bryant has. Change the logo. We need a new damn logo. We just made a worldwide decision of making the basketball game 21 into Kobe. You play up to 24. I mean, that's a long ass game. And according to this guy, play by 2s and 1s to 24. If you miss your 24th point, you go back down to 8. I'm on board with half of that, man. I ain't going back down to no more fucking 8. You know how many fights can develop in that amount of time? Someone said you can only take buzzer beaters, and on the last shot, you gotta yell, Kobe! All I can say is rest in peace, Kobe Bryant. One of the best to ever do it. The only comfort we have is knowing that you're in heaven playing basketball with your daughter. Check out one of my previous videos, and if you like the content, hit like, comment, subscribe. You know the drill.